Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be hitting the roads again in Drive Beyond Horizons. It is my favourite game at the moment, and I hope it is for you too. Before we start, I want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers out there. I appreciate you. Feel free to leave some comments on what you would like to see, and we will go from there. Oh wow, okay. Right where we left off. Okie dokie. I believe we were done here. I've just got to pick up my trailer and go. How are we all doing today? We having a good day so far? What time in the world is it for you? For me, it is late evening when I'm recording this. Already said goodnight to my kitties, so it is time to hit the road. See what the game has to offer us today. Seen parts, but no car. I know we need a brush guard, so we will be taking that. I don't have the wiki open at present, but I do believe we are reasonably close on parts. Yeah, we need 4 more, which I think is 2 pedals, a floor mat, and something else. I will figure that out. What else was over here? Truck wheel, truck, and more truck. All right. We are 137 kilometers down in the Poyopa build. Have we got anything left open? Doesn't sound like it. Yes, I want to also give a huge shout out to Mr. Bug. We've had a chat for a fairly long period of time. Great guy. Great guy to talk to. Great YouTuber. If I can only strive to be anywhere near as good as him, I will be very happy. Okay, we'll stop here, turn you off. We got a big burger. What I might do is just give you all a nice view of the graveyard while I open up the wiki. Oops, if I type it in correctly. There we go. And we have the Poyopa. Alright, that is now open. What are you? You're a license plate for the little van. That will probably be our next vehicle. Or the big van, the UAZ. Alright, what are we missing? Not seeing anything on the outside that we're missing. Believe we got the fuel filler cap, yep. We have the glove box. Alright, let's have a look. Engine, radiator, turbo, battery, done. We need the rear windshield. Rear windshield, 2 pedals. And... And what? 51 or 55, so we're missing 4 parts. We need 2 pedals. 3 is the floor mat. 4. Oh, yep. Okay. So we just need to find some outhouses, because I believe all 3 of the pedals are the same. So we can duplicate that twice. Which is a legit game mechanic. We are still towing. What do we have here? We have a Bonfiac. We'll have a look for some parts though, and we'll check on our fuel situation. We're at half tank. If there's any here, we'll grab it. I'm assuming most parts that will be here will be for the Bonfiac. Not that there's much there of it. What do we have? 4. Yep. Luckily we're not needing anything from that. We got petrol, petrol and more petrol. What are you? Petrol and diesel. Alright. We're going to just leave that fuel filler flap open. The petrol cap is actually closed, so that's okay. We'll head on back out to the open road. Got a bit of a hill coming up. Because we are continuing the same game. We are still on normal. No settings changed. Our car still rusts. POIs are set to default. There have been no more updates to the game as of yet. I'm on the hunt for Poyopa parts. Here we go. Maybe we'll get lucky here and get a floor mat at least. Maybe the rear glass. Negative. Negative. What do we got? 6 parts. 4 of the seat belts. 1's the handbrake. 1's the ignition. We already have that piece. As soon as you're floating in the middle of nowhere, we'll let you off. How are our tyres looking? Good luck. That generally means this one will say good luck too. Very worn. Very worn. Trailer tyres can't be doing too good. Good luck and very worn. I have 2. So we'll replace them both. Alright. We have the correct shifter now. I think we had that last episode. So we'll have a look. I'm not seeing anything. We'll let that scan. Nothing hiding under the ground. There is here. That's the bonnet. Oh, there's a floor mat. I don't know if it's the right one. I think it's the drivers we need. It is the wrong one. Okay, what else? You're a trailer wheel that I threw away. Nothing else here. Alright, we'll give this one a wash. Maybe the RNG is going to be nice to me today. Already got a Poyopa. No parts, but it's a start. So we've got another billboard on the left down here. I was hoping with the correct shifter we would have a bit more speed and not rev out as often, but doesn't seem to have helped. But we do have another Poyopa, so we can just cross our fingers and hope for the best. We have another floor mat. Is it just teasing me? It is. Just teasing. Is there one in the car by chance? No. Rear window? No. Any pedals? Number 2. Try and get the flashlight. Nope. Also a bare shell. 6 parts are the usual 6. We do have a wheel. We will definitely take any spares we come across. And we'll have a look. We don't need an interior light. I've got the right seats. We just need to see if there's some diesel. Then we'll head on our way. I'm not seeing any. Let's go for an orange shirt. We could use a drink. We don't really need anything to eat. We'll stuff our face anyway. No, personally myself, I just put some cheese toasties in my belly. Certainly is nice on these colder nights. We're not stopping at a swimming pool. We do need to keep an eye out for an outhouse. And more Poyopas. I'm glad we got that brush guard. Bull bar, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, now we need the rear window, a floor mat, and pedals. Not too many more to go. The pedals should hopefully be not too bad to do. See if the game's nice to me and gives me some outhouses. Is that another Poyopa? No. Like, don't get me wrong, I would not be complaining. I have also lost my trampoline again, I see. I'm guessing I'm just not meant to have one. That is not our wheel. Engine oil, trash. Oh, we do need a drink. Petrol, mix, petrol, mix, wow. Anything in here? That is not our right floor mat. That is not our rear screen. What are you? Mix. Engine oil, petrol. Okay. 2 liters of diesel. Ain't gonna cut it. That's okay, we got plenty. Just try and use what's available first. Hopefully we can get the barrel back in the trailer. And that's a very satisfying sound. That seems to have locked in okay. Alright. We can't check the roof, so we will go. And that barrel did not lock in. Is it locked in now? It appears to be. Okay, let's head back out. Not too fast, not too slow. Kellogg's just right. Make sure we're heading the right way. Kilometers are counting up. Power poles are on the right. Looks like we've got a campfire on the right. We will drive around back, see if there's anything here. It's the Gulf, so we are just gonna keep going. And we got another stop coming up on the left. I swear I have not changed the POI frequency. And we have another Poyopa. These ones usually have a few more parts on them. Usually. No pedals. No floor mats. We have the front glass. No rear glass. Okay. Just double check. I'm not seeing anything there that we don't already have. That's a shame. Oh, we do need to use the bathroom again. And again, not seeing anything. We'll have a quick look inside for a trampoline. Not seeing one. So we'll head on out. 8 parts. Well, we know 6 are straight away the interior. 7 parts. What is... oh, the windshield. Because I definitely have that, yep. Alright, whoop. Let's go. Really don't like the way the Poyopa drives. But doing it now, and if I start something, I finish it. Okay, looks like we've got a bar coming up on the right. Hopefully a trampoline. I'm not going to hold my breath for a Poyopa. Would be nice. Certainly would not complain. Food and drink are in a good position. We do have some guests here. We will politely ask them to leave. That vehicle looks pretty complete. Alright, get yous out of there. Now you can come over here and line up. Ouch. And there we go. Okay, let's go check out inside first. Nothing back there that we need. I think this was a wheel. No, it's not a wheel for us. It's a fuel filler flap. We don't need one of those anymore. But this vehicle looks like there is a lot of parts here for it. If it wasn't already completed. Front door, yep. It's got the front bar. It's got a beer bottle. Tail light, already got the rear bar on there. I think that's even the right steering wheel. Those are the wrong seats. It needs a bench seat front and rear. Does it have the engine? No. It's got the battery. That is a fairly decent vehicle. Halfway done. No trampoline, so no roof visits. Oof, even with all that stuff up there. So we're just gonna ignore it and go. Sun's coming up. Our rusty vehicle as we head through the desert. A desert with power. We have a trailer. Ooh, kind of need to grab a wheel. No, I'm not dealing with all those zombies. We'll just keep on trucking. Is that another campsite on the right? Don't know why I call them a campsite. You never see any campers there. So I'm going to try and remember to just call it a campfire. No vehicle. We don't need food and drink, so we'll go. Into the barren wasteland. Has anybody watching this video watched any of the other car repair demo or the other one? Which one is it? Car sales simulator or something? What do you think of those? If you've watched them. If you haven't, maybe check them out. Let me know. I am looking to expand and get some Motortown content and perhaps some Schedule 1. Also been looking at a game called Repo. That one looks like a lot of fun. But that's it's a bit of a horror genre, I guess. So is this in a way with the zombies. So I'm not sure how that will go. Got another tire. Probably need to replace the fronts by now. Yep, they're on good luck. Okay, those aren't ours. That's another one. So that's our 2 front tires replaced without having to dig into any of our spares. That is a win. Not seeing anything here for our vehicle. Same as these wheels. None of these look like they are for us except for that, which is just for the trailer. Alright, let's change these tires out. And then we will take a look inside the garage. That was not a very good throw. That wasn't much better either. We drive over that on the way out. We have a vehicle. I have not had a single vehicle in one of these garages for a long time. It's not a vehicle I need, but it's a vehicle. Maybe it's a sign that things are going to start correcting themselves. I swear I've got a crate. Yeah, it's buried there. I should have enough brushes. There is some black paint here. So we'll just give our doors a quick coat. And then I think the whole vehicle is matching. It's hard to tell. Alright, let's give things a bit of a spruce. It's illegal to not show your license plate. Alright, we'll get the main body done. Get this crusty door done. Much better. Get the mirror this time. Got the bonnet. Can we get this mirror? Nope. What I should do is find a good one. Yep. Put that in slot 6. That in slot 5. And take that one. Ooh. That door looks like it's a different colour. Want to take that off. Clean up that grille. And the bumper. These headlights don't seem to get affected by rust too badly, which is nice. Got one scrub left. Okay. Give the engine a spruce. Battery. Radiator. Maybe the vehicle just needs to be sponged. Okay. And not the last one, but the last one I'm carrying. Something's getting cleaned. There we go. Can we get that glove box from here? Yep, we can. But this brush is done. 31. Maybe we can finish the inside with this. Looking good. Floor still needs a bit of work, but I think we'll leave that. Sponge with 43. Get the windows. There we go. Yeah, that door's the right colour now. Bonnet looks a bit off. 33, that'll do. Looking good. Nothing else here that we need. Nope. Let's go. Hopefully the next stop will be an outhouse. Maybe having the correct brake pedal will help me stop. And now that the brake pedal's just been cleaned, it would be good to duplicate it now. Because I'm hoping that it duplicates the condition that it's in. That is a upside down muscoat. I didn't do the extra lights, but that's okay. Most of the vehicle is nice and clean. We'll stop in here, see if we've got some diesel. Wish people would stop leaving their cones in the way. Witches' hats. That was a bad throw. Also, a very bad throw. How about we just place them down out of the way? It looks like we've got diesel and a trailer. Firework. Hamburger. Hamburger cheeseburger. Alright, let's pull her in. If we park about here, we should be okay. Open, says me. We don't need an AK. Punching the zombies is good enough. Maybe if we ever play through on hard mode, that might be something that's necessary. But on normal, it is far from necessary to shoot the zombies. Okay, we'll take that barrel out. Yes, I didn't clean that either. The fuel cap cover. This Bowser's got a fair bit of petrol in it still. Diesel, should I say. Don't tip. There we go. We should be able to top this back up. Like we never used it. Perfect. Close you, close you. Make sure we close that one. And pop that back in. And hopefully that is stuck. That's looking pretty good. There we go. I could turn off the rusting and the dirtiness, but I like the realism, even though it is a bit too far-fetched with how quickly it all happens. But if you don't have to clean the vehicle, all you got to do is drive and fix. No, I like the cleaning aspect of it. Something satisfying about taking a rust bucket, making it look nice, and then doing it over again. Yes, it gets a bit tedious. Oh, we have a vehicle on the side up here. You gonna be nice to me? Doesn't look like. It's another muscoat on its side. The last one was on its roof, so I guess it's one up. Billboard. Looks like it's got another Bonfiac. Shut it down, take a look. That's a part for my car, but not needed. It's a wheel for this one. 4 parts on it. We'll take a trailer tire every day of the week. Always got to have spares. Petrol. Let's have a look. Not seeing anything there that we need. So we're just going to hit the road. Yes, it's night time now. Just have to duck off for a second. There we go. Didn't think we could move then. Okay. Come on, get some speed. Get a better gearbox. Gave the shifter a clean. Hoping that would help. Apparently not. You can see why people use the V8 motor. But I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible. Keep the diesel. It's already turboed. Can't add any more. It's nice that there's some good bends in the road. Makes you feel like you're not just driving in a straight line. Why is it whenever I need an outhouse, I never seem to be able to find one? Or I just get blinders on and I can't see them, I don't know. We've got a phone booth with some unfriendlies, so we will park further away. Shut her down. Go deal with them. Make sure I wasn't going to get flanked. Come on, line up. Your last lot of friends did do some damage to me. I'd rather not take any more. There we go. I think that's all of them. There's a Bonfiac here with a Muscoat rear window. That's a wheel for me. Can't see much in that lighting. The lighting in this game is usually pretty good. You do get the odd occasion where you just can't see a thing. Early access. I think we had a bit of duplication on the spawn here. Anything under the ground? Negative. We'll just go again. At least no one tried to rickroll me. Let's see how we go. Have a sip of coffee while driving. Oh, we gotta stop. And then we got a radio tower. Muscoat. We'll head out to the radio tower, see what they've got. While we drift sideways, braking. Gotta be careful. Last thing I want to do is go flying through the windscreen and break it. Oh, we got some friends here. Don't you touch my car. Alright, we need a health pack. where I heard another one. Did they take anything off? No, they didn't. They must be nice zombies that hurt me only. Okay, we got another one of these. Triclops, that's the word I was looking for. It's got the bench seat. No tires for me. Anything in here? Not looking like it. Nope. Alright. We're just going to head back out. At least the trailer didn't come unhitched in my reversing maneuvers. Have had it happen where I reversed too far and it come unhitched. I think that's what's happened previously. So what are we thinking about the episode lengths? Is an hour good? Oh, we got an outhouse. Do we want longer, shorter, less stops? Or just keep going as I'm going? We want that one. Perfect. Put that one there and we'll replace that one with this. There we go. One more pedal to go. Maybe with the right accelerator pedal we'll go a bit better. One can only hope. Highly unlikely. So yeah, what are we thinking about the episode lengths? Are they good? Bad? More? Less? What do we got here? We'll stop. It's not the right vehicle. But we are still on the lookout for a trampoline. Gotta put the shifter in. You just never know. Any trampolines in the bin? Nope. Picture frame. And that's not our floor mat. Oh, health pack. Who thought I was going to miss that? I did. Do I have a front license plate? I do. Back out on the road. Oh, we got another wibbly wobbly inflatable green dude. I always forget what they're properly called. Wibbly wobbly inflatable green dude. That works for me though. Try and dodge the rubbish. There's a door outside. I don't think I've ever seen a door spawn there, or any part. So maybe the inside's just overfilled. How are we looking? A little worn. It's not too bad. We will take tires anyway. None of those. Nothing, nothing. They're both ours. I don't think my horde can get much worse. I got a funny feeling there might be a Triclops in this garage. Or maybe a van as well. Oh, we need that. We've got plenty of wheels now. How many apocalypses can we survive with those tires? Oh, and another trailer. Won't pass it up. Yep. That's half right. Loads of doors. Front bar. These doors are all joint together. Gotta love when that happens. We got the trunk. Or is it the bonnet in this case? Brush with 19. Get out of here. There we go. If we'd have had one of those ones from earlier, we would have had more parts to put on it. There's the accelerator pedal, in case anyone wants to know what that looks like. Attach. And there's one of the proper pedals for this one. It would be the brake pedal, not duplicatable. Do we have any more matte black? No. Oh, wow. Definitely grabbed the wrong brush there. There we go. You can just have a bright pink fuel flap. I'm not seeing anything else here. That's silver and metallic. We'll grab a drink. I think someone just subscribed. Thank you very much. Drink. Or I was distracted. Come on. Thank you. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'm just doing what I enjoy, and I appreciate the shout out again from Mr. Bug. He's been a huge help. We're going to lose most of those tires, that's okay. We don't need them. We got plenty. And he's been a huge help. Loads of hints and tips, and helped me improve the quality of my videos. You probably notice, if you've been around for a bit, that a lot of the earlier videos were hopefully at least okay quality, but the ones of recent have been a lot better. I changed editing software. Not that I do any edits, but it certainly helps with the video process. I'm now delving into creating some thumbnails and just, yeah, trying to improve the YouTube experience for you guys. So if you have anything that you would like to say, feel free to write it in the comments. I will take any criticism, any hints, tips that I can get. Another backpack, we don't need that. We need trampoline. Trampoline or parts. An outhouse, something. My guy's a little bit peckish, but I wouldn't say he's hungry yet. He can wait. We got driving to do. Bus stop coming up on the right. The one thing I've found not difficult but tricky is the volume for my microphone, and especially this game. This game is very soft in its volume. Got an RPG, which we don't need. Not unless we want to blow up some petrol stations. I don't. I think in the scenario mode that I've already played through, and in the demo I blew up my fair share of petrol stations, so got that out of my system. Got a nice hill coming up, and then hopefully it looks like a stop on the left. Not sure what it is, I just see the trees. Slowing down. Oof. Phase in. Oh, we got another garage. Can reaccumulate the tires that we just dropped. Truck tire. Yeah, see, there's one. Do I need to replace any? A little worn. A little worn. That's a no. That's not my match. Didn't see any trailer wheels, but I wasn't looking for any either. Okay, any matte black? Grey? Nope. Okay, it didn't really pull in here very well, so we're just going to have to make do. Sorry, monkey. Looks like we're going to lose a wheel. That's alright. I need to stop picking them up. If they're not going to stay in there, they can just stay where they came from. Okay, billboard. Hopefully Poyopa. Haven't been asking the game for them, so I've been hoping that it will just give them to me. I've been asking for a trampoline. We'll have a look. Engine oil. Actually, we could use some engine oil and water. Oh dear, I found a landmine. At least my vehicle was far enough away. And there's a med kit right here. We can just pretend that that never happened. Hey bud. Super. Okay, I don't see anything here. We do have a barrel of water, but I'd rather not use that one unless I have to. So we'll close that. Keep going. Radiator's still got some in it, so we're alright. Lost my train of thought now, after being blown up. Let's get some lights on. Oh, radio tower. Are you going to be nice to me? Still need an outhouse to finish that last pedal off. I don't like the chances of finding that pedal out in the wild. Probably should buckle up every time I come out into these areas so I don't go flying through the windscreen. But we like to live life on the edge. Looks looks like we got a trailer at this stop. Good night. Anybody else want to come play? There's one more. Come here. There you go. Oh, trailer tire. Very worn. It's not a good luck, so it's okay. I believe last episode, I could be wrong, we did get the final completion on the trailer. We have all the parts for it. You don't actually get a Steam achievement, you just get a little sound that comes up. We have aliens somewhere. I hear them. There he is. Uh-oh. Bye. We don't need any of this junk. No, that motor looks really clean. None of it's needed. We need some food. Not yet. See if we can find a big tasty hamburger. Let him stop at McDonald's. There we go. What's your preference? McDonald's, KFC or Hungry Jack's? If you eat junk food, that is. I'm not making any assumptions. I like some good old KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Truck. We're not stopping. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to struggle a little bit coming up this hill anyway. That's why we didn't stop. Come on. You're almost there. There you go. Says you better. What do we got here? Graveyard? I think we might be out of petrol too. Okay. We'll come over here and we'll take care of these guys first. Okay, goodbye. Is that the last one? Ooh, hello. That's just water. We can have a drink. We do need some food. I'm not seeing any food. Alright, we must have burnt through that diesel. Yep, 0.45 litres. This diesel engine is very thirsty. It's okay. That's why we carry plenty of diesel. Make sure we close it so we don't lose any. That's right, we use the handbrake to stop because for whatever reason, even when the engine's off, you can't use your normal S key to slow down or stop. Must be power brakes, not vacuum. Right. Feel free to yell at me if I miss an outhouse so we can finish those pedals. Is that another trailer? We're gonna bypass. Try and get a few more kilometers under our belt. Would be nice to come across another Poyopa. We will stop here. I shut down the vehicle every time I stop, so you wouldn't think we'd burn through so much fuel, but we apparently do. Trampoline, trampoline. No, no. Nothing here for us. Okay. Very worn. Why are you so dusty? A little worn. Alright, outhouse or Poyopa, come on. We can do it. We also need to find some food. Hopefully something that's been cooking in the sun. It's like a microwave. Let's drive through this one. Talk about wasting petrol, and I just drive through a stop instead of stopping and turning off the engine. Yeah. Very conservative of me. Water tower out to the right. We are not going out there. Every time I've previously gone out to one of those, there has been absolutely nothing there except water. Yes, drink coffee. Plenty of water and coffee. Looks like we have a campfire. Again, we'll drive around the back. That way, if there is a Poyopa, we can just stop next to it and steal its parts, but it is a muscoat, so we're going to keep on going. Does anybody know what the most economical vehicle in the game is? This one would probably be better if it had a bigger tank. Having only I think it's 45 litres is pretty pitiful. In reality, it's probably got about a 62 to 65 litre tank, at a guess. You would certainly hope it's not only 45 litres. That wouldn't get you very far. Up we go. We got a bus stop. Do we stop? Do we go? Do we stop? Do we go? I'm not seeing anything else down the roadway. Not seeing anything worthwhile stopping for. Still got some optimization issues with things spawning in. Sometimes they'll just pop in right in front of you. Other times locations will just be completely empty. Again, early access. That's what we got to deal with. You can choose to purchase the game in its current state, or you can wait till it comes full release. I'm enjoying it the way it is, even though at times it is frustrating when you get locations that are empty. But I am willing to put myself through this to see where the game goes. See, it looks like, yeah, something should have probably spawned in, but didn't. Why are we slowing down? I have left something open. All of those aliens did something when they were flying over. That says close. That says close. I know I did not leave them both open. Leaving one open is a possibility. Both, no. I do believe the aliens can do that to your vehicle. That would explain why I was slowing down. The motor was overheating because the radiator cap was open. If I drove in first person view, I would have heard that a long time ago. But we have another double door garage here. Don't like these trash bags. Sometimes they end up inside the vehicle. There we go. We need food. A trailer tire. That won't fill up our bellies though. And another Bonfiac with multiple bonnets. No, multiple V8 engines. Don't believe food spawns at this one. Drinks do. But yes, we are in dire need of some food now. What are you? You're an ignition. Okay. No, that's a beer. Okay, we need to hustle and find some food. We got 2 radio towers. See if we can find some food. This one's got a musk goat. Do these ones get food? I don't remember. Drinks. Maybe in here? No, just drinks. Okay. Let's head out to the other one. I think this is the first time I've seen them this close together. road is out to the left. This one's got a roof top. I think you can usually get food on top. We can get a little can. That is absolutely better than none. Have all my mirrors. Nothing else in here that we need. That is a part for my vehicle, but not a part we need. We'll have a quick look around here. Nothing. Alright, let's go. Come on, car. Okay, okay, okay. Take it easy. Did we pop a tire? Not yet. Come on, game. Give me something good. Another Poyopa with a rear window or an outhouse. Do we need a floor mat as well? There's a Poyopa. Does it have any parts we need? Probably not. It's only got 6, and those would be whatever's inside. Disco ball. Tail light. What's over this way? A wheel under the ground. Is that the battery or a headlight? Headlight. I don't see any windows, pedals. I see a drink. No, no, no. It's alcohol. Don't want that. 11 litres of diesel. We're not wasting our time. That one's on good luck. Good luck. Very worn. Good luck. We're just going to change them all just because. Good luck. And that means the other one's probably going to be the same. There we go. New tires all the way around. Okay. As night falls, let's get some more lights. You got another radio tower. Vehicle, not the one we need. There is always a chance that parts not for that vehicle will spawn there, but 9 times out of 10 for me, it's usually just the vehicle that's there is what parts are there. No, we got some unfriendlies. I wish I could get on the roof. Hey. That's mine. That was not very nice. Come on. Come over here. That's it. Alright. We do need some more food, so hopefully there's some here. This isn't one of the ones with the rooftop access. We'll have a quick look in here and then head off. Nothing. GTR build is already done. Is that the only part they took off my car? Yep. Alright, back on the road. That outhouse has already been used. You can see the glow. Don't know why that one does that. Maybe the way things spawn in, something falls into there already. Certainly doesn't help me any. I just need one more pedal. And then it's just a floor mat and a windshield. We do still need to find a trampoline. I think a rooftop will be a good source of parts. Oh, food. Much better. Check the bin. Nope. Vehicle's getting rusty. Looks like we got another stop coming up at the top of this hill. Can we get up? Oh, I know we can. It's just going to take a little bit and it's going to be noisy. I'll have a sip of coffee. You guys can just fast forward. Uh-oh. We've run out of diesel again. Wow. She is thirsty. Doesn't help driving it on the limiter, I'm assuming. I mean, if I paid a bit more attention, we'd be okay. No. You still have diesel left. You aren't going anywhere. I just didn't want it to leak out of there. We almost made it to the top before running out as well. We do have a stop here. Hopefully we can fill up our barrel. Nope, we cannot. Unless one of those barrels over there have diesel in it. Pumps didn't spawn in. But for the longest time, I finally have some vehicles in here. Come on, peeps. One at a time, come on. No autographs. There we go. That is not for us. That is probably for this one. Or not. I don't think this is a van. Oh, it is a van seat. That's good to know. Left and rights are different. That's for the van. Also for the van. Oh, you go there. Alright. We need some food and drink. And a trampoline. Oh. 11 litres of diesel, petrol, diesel. Drink, 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 drink. Go. Close you. I've learnt my lesson from trying to throw them too far. There we go. We need that diesel. I wonder what's inside that garage. Knowing my luck, probably nothing. Probably should have just swapped these barrels around, hey. Too late now. As long as we close that one. Nothing. We got a firework. That is not our pedal. Barely anything in here. Double lockers. Oh no. The double lockers is fixed. Alright. We're going to leave this one here. We've covered a little bit of ground. Did we get any parts today? Yeah, we got the bull guard. That's okay. Stay tuned. Only a couple of bits to go. We will get there. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you're not. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.